So these past couple days have been really, really rough. Mentally. I start my job Monday and then I go for my second interview tomorrow because I want two jobs so I can slowly pay off debt. And I'm like going through a lot. I have stopped doing all my breath work and all my breathing stuff because with my new job, I don't know like when like my schedule's gonna change. So I don't know when I'll have time to do it. So I'm kind of not doing it right now because I am waiting till I start and then like figure out when I'm gonna do it. Um, oh my gosh, a lot has happened the past couple days. It's crazy. I just yesterday I journaled 10 pages, like, and it was like subconscious level stuff. Like I wasn't even thinking about. I was just writing. I wasn't like this is my day. I was just like just stuff was coming out. And like I just realized how traumatized of a person I am. And like I've never felt love. I guess I know people love me. I have siblings, but I don't feel love and I don't show love. I don't know how to explain it, but I guess it's like something like inside of me that blocks me from like recognizing it, or like I don't know, I just don't feel it. I know I'm getting it, but I don't know how to recognize it. And yeah, that's crazy that I was like looking back and I'm like, yeah, I don't really can really say I love someone. I care about someone, but even when I say I care about someone, like my brain like scrambling. I don't know how to explain it. But I'm guessing it's part of like me being avoidant. I'm very, very avoidant. And like yesterday I was like so lonely. I was like, I know I really want like a companion, but I know I'm like in this chapter there's no way like I could do it. I know I'd have like I need 4 or 5 more years before I'm ready, but like sometimes when you get lonely, like you just want companionship, and so I was like thinking of that, and I was like, there's no way I could do it. Like I have trust issues, like I couldn't do it. I don't think so. And it's like I'm avoidant, and like with me, like I want love and I want affection. I want to be seen. I want like all that so bad. I crave that, but it's like I don't know how to show that. And then like once I get it, like I've been reading a lot of stuff about avoidance, and I'm so scared because it's like the avoidance, like they want that. That's their biggest desire. But then when they get it, they're like, yeah, and they like move on, like mess it up. And there's like so many people in like these in the comment section who are like, I wish I realized like I had like that person, like that person was the one for me, and I wish I realized that he was there. Because like a lot, I guess a lot of people like avoidance, they will like that person will come that they really want, they're manifesting it, and then like their body just doesn't recognize it, and it's like they're getting all this love and affection, but after a while just like yeah, and they don't show it. And that's so me. Like I I'm a bad avoidant. I have so much trust issues. Like I just don't know how I'd be able to like be in a relationship with being with someone 24/7. And like and I'm glad that I'm like I know now. I'm learning about myself now, but it's just crazy, and it's just like I'm trying to rewire my brain. So, if you've had emotions like when I was younger, like I had there's so much like bad things that happened, and like I was such a negative person, and like I was mean and I was like hard because I had to be. But it's like if you feel those emotions for too long of a time, they become your default emotion. So it's like you'll leave that situation, but by default you'll still be that person. And it's like the more you do it, the more like you strengthen those pathways, and they're always going to want to go through that. And so like I'm trying to rewire my brain because I'm trying to be I want to be happy, so I choose to be happy, and I want happiness to be my default. And I I want to like feel the way I or think I want to I want to know the way I feel about myself, but I don't want it to become my like emotions. Like before I would like think about what I feel about myself, and then I'd become depressed. and because I'm like thinking about all the negative, because I like, but I want to be able to still do that, but still like keep like look at it from like up looking down, you know. I don't want to like look at it like this. I you know, so like I want to distance myself from the feeling, but I still want to know what I'm feeling, because I don't want to like make the feelings like change, like make me depressed. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's so much. I think that I really need like 2 or 3 years of literally just like mental health, like my dream, like like before I would get married, like what I'd have to do is I'd have to have like at least 2 like good years of just like mental health, going outside, breath work, being in nature, doing ketamine therapy, journaling, and like just really like healing. Like I need that. I need like intensive care before I can even like be able to like, I don't know, like I couldn't do any relationships at all at this state, and it's sad because like I crave that so much. I'm 26 and like I'm not the ugliest, but and I have a nice little body, and like I could get in a little relationship, but it's like I want like to be like I want it to be more healed. And so I am gonna long term goals is to start working 2 jobs, second job, pay off my debt slowly, and then once I pay off my debt, like transition into like slow living, um, which would be like 29. I would probably like start. I think 29 everything will be paid off, but I would probably start like 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 getting a job like 1 or 2 days working, and then like the rest of the days just like literally like really really hardcore like working on my mental health. And yeah, but that's my long term goal. And then my short term would be maybe this website, this PWA that I am building. Maybe it turns out better than I thought, and maybe I can pay off debt that way. I was talking to my sister yesterday, and I was like, I we God has, even though like he like, I don't even know. I feel so embarrassed because like I'll pray for stuff, and if I feel like he's not gonna answer him, I'll crash out. And then like the whole job thing, like I prayed to get like a job. I had all this list of places, and I didn't like the first day. I only called one person out of the 9, and I crashed, and it was my fault, but I crashed out, and which is so embarrassing. I mean, it's funny, but it's embarrassing. And then like I eventually got a better job. It pays the same as like a serving job almost. And yeah, so he answered my prayers, but it like took a little bit, and I wasn't ready to like wait a little bit, so I crashed out and was like saying the meanest stuff, and like thinking the meanest stuff, and like don't it like I don't, just being crazy. But it's like I'm so sensitive when it comes to God, just because of like it's just he's a touchy subject, like just because like how I grew up and like my trauma, like I was like so abused spiritually, and like yeah, so like yeah, it was just I crashed out, and I ended up getting like everything I prayed for, which is crazy. And so that's when I was like, I'm kind of like, I don't want to get my hopes up, because when I start talking like this, I get like, I'm like apprehensive. But it's like everything I prayed for, everything I fasted for, like I fasted 3 times, everything I fasted for, I got. And so I'm just like, I told my sister, I'm like, maybe I should like like once a week start fasting for my website, that it like I make good money off of it so I can like pay off debt and just live off of it. And I'm like, but it's like, what if he answers it in his own time and will? And like a year later, I start making money off of it. I'm gonna be like, for that whole year, I'm gonna like crash out. And I'm not like trying to like rush God, but it's like, I can't, I'm not the way, I don't take any responsibility for the way I am because it's not my fault. My traumas and all of that, like the way I was made and the way I became, like it's not my fault. I don't take responsibility for it. I do take responsibility to learn all of my wounds and like move forward, try to heal and like try to better myself. But like it's not my fault I'm like this. I mean, it's not my fault. Situation is, I mean, I guess I could take responsibility. I should take responsibility for that, but it's like I'm trying my hardest, but it's like I wasn't like made, I wasn't given any tools. Oh my gosh, that was like from my devotion. That's crazy. But I wasn't really given any tools to like equip myself to handle this. Like any little inconvenience, like I'm like drowning. I can't do it. And it's like I'm not made for like this type of like world. Like I'm not. It's like the world is really harsh, and like if I had help and if I had guidance, I could definitely do it, but I don't have anyone and like I don't know what to do. So it's like I can't do it. And like I really am gonna like start fasting for the website that it like turns out decent and I make some money off of it because I don't know. I'm not built for this at all. And like in my head, it's like I could like start making like the money off of like the website, and I'll tithe because I already set it up to like 10% comes out of 10% comes out of everything. It goes to tithe, um, but like I can start paying off debt, and then I can like just focus on healing. I need like to spend all my energy on healing and like getting to know myself and going doing ketamine therapy. Like I need to heal like that. And if I'm like working and I do like an hour 2 hours every day and try to heal, it's gonna take so much longer versus if I like just took a year and just like try to heal so much. And yeah, so it's like I really just want, if I'm gonna start fasting for the app because I'm like I can't live this life anymore. But it's um like I'll start fasting and then I take the 10%, give it to God, gratitude for the app, and then the other 90% will automatically go to debt, and then after debt, I'm just gonna live off of it. I do want surgery. I want to be pretty, but that can be like that way down the line. Like once I like, so my new steps is tithe, debt, and then I'm gonna live off of it and like do a lot of like mental like therapies. Like I really want to do ketamine therapy and um this lifestyle that I am living right now is it's not ever gonna help with my mental health. It's not, like I need an intervention and I can't have it working all day, coming home, sleeping, and going back to work. So I'm gonna start fasting. I think every Mondays because I hate Mondays. And I'll start fasting for the app. That it's just good, and I can live off of it. I told my sister the only one I'd ever help in the family is her. Our brothers are doing so good right now. My youngest brother, he is like making good money. He's like living, he's having the time of his life. And that's because he did like therapy like very, very early on, and he is a mentor. And then my other brother, he was like had a tumultuous um past. Like he was always like ugh. But now he's doing really good. He's making 8,000 a month. And then my other brother, he is living off of his military. He's living off his military benefits. So he's just traveling. He's trying to. He's he thinks he wants to be a businessman, but I think that's just because of trauma. Like I don't think. I think once he heals, he's gonna realize he really doesn't want to do that. But he just travels and like sightsees and which is better than me and my sister. Me and my sister, we have like I don't know. I feel like girls are like handle like emotional trauma like so differently, and it's like I told my brother, I'm like, me and Stephanie, like we're gonna get there one day. We just have to work on like our emotional trauma and like we'll get there. But it's like I love my brothers and I'm really happy that they're doing good. But I told my sisters, like, if this app goes or this website goes good, like, I'm not helping them. I'm only gonna help her. It's me and her are we're gonna eat off of this because even though they don't have to, like, I've never asked my brothers for money, but it's like my youngest brother, he's been doing good for so long. He's never like, hey, here, he's a little stingy, but that, I mean, that's fine. But then like my other brother's making like 8 grand, and he's never like, hey, let's do this, let's do that, And also, like, I've never asked. I don't want them to. And my oldest brother, I would probably give him if he needed something. I would, because he paid for one of my semesters at college. Um, so I would be like, yeah, um, I would give him some. But it's like once I like make bread, I'm not gonna be like, hey, here's 6 grand. Like, I'm not gonna do that because you guys have been having fun forever. Like, it's our time to have fun. And I love that they're having a good time. And I'm really encouraging my older brother to move to Tennessee because I want them all three to be together and like hang out. But it's like, I really just would worry about me and my sister because me and my sister still haven't seen success yet. And it's because of mental health issues. And like I feel girls and guys are so different. Guys are like more like bury it and just work through it, and like for me, I can't bury it. Like it's in my face every day, and like we like process stuff so differently. And so like I would never like I would just worry about us, and I would like throw James something here and there because he did help me in college. But I wouldn't help Johnny or Junior because they're doing fine, and they don't need they don't really need us. So, but I'm gonna start fasting every Monday for my website because it's my last hope. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I don't want to like speak in absolutes because then I'll like if it doesn't happen, I'll be like I'm living that absolute that I was just speaking about. Um, but it's like I want more for myself. Like I want to live. I want to be that authentic girl that's always on the beach journaling and just that she's into yoga and she's just worrying about healing and being present and like being happy and like just having all pure emotions. I have all black emotions, and and I feel like that's why my aura is like so like I've got like a crazy aura, but I feel like I want like pure like I want to be that person so bad, and it's like I feel depressed, not depressed, but I feel sad because I want that, and like every time, sometimes like I'll daydream about it and I'll cry because like I just want it so bad. But it's like I have no mentor. I don't know how to get there. I don't know what to do. And Yeah, but I really do want that lifestyle and just like having a small little apartment and just living under my means and just doing stuff and like helping my sister out here and there and help my sister out a lot, but then just like toss my brother something here and there. But I probably would like give him like a like 4,000, 5,000. Be like, because that's how much he paid for a semester, so I probably just give it all to him like that and be like, here. um I probably would do that, give him his money back, and then be like, bye. Not bye, but like we can still be siblings. But I'm like my main focus. I'm helping my sister. Like me, it's me and my sister are gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this. Um, but yeah, I want that, and I don't know how to like get there. I don't have guidance, so I'm like, let me just pray and let me fast every week, and hopefully the Lord will just bridge the gap and like get me there. And like it's crazy because I really treat him so bad. But then like literally I fasted 3 times. Everything I fasted for I got. And then like that one time I fasted for something and I didn't get it when I thought I was, because it was my fault because I wasn't doing anything, but I crashed out. I was saying like, I'm gonna have sex to ruin myself, to make you sad. Like that is just crazy. Like that was an intrusive thought, but it's like sometimes intrusive thoughts comes from like deep down in the soul. And then like once I had that, I was just like, whoa, this is crazy. And then like now I have a call center job that's paying just as much. It's like 30,000 a year, and I got what I prayed for. But um, yeah, I'm it's a little touchy subject with God. But I read, it's so crazy because ow ow because I don't want to read into things and like make myself excited, but it's like my devotions today. I read it this morning, but then as I was talking, I was like, oh, like I'm saying like tools, and they said tools in the. Let me see if I'm just being dumb. The world is unprincipled. It's dog eat dog out there. The world doesn't fight fair, but we don't live or fight our battles that way. Never have and never will. The tools of our trade aren't from marketing or manipulation, but they are from demolishing that entire massively corrupt culture. We use our powerful God tools for smashing warped philosophies, tearing down barriers, erecting against the truth of God. This is my first time reading out loud in like 6 years, so that's why I'm like being it's weird. It feels weird in my brain. Erected against the truth of God, fitting every loose thought and emotion and impulse into the structure of life shaped by Christ. Our tools are ready at hand for clearing the ground of every obstruction and building lives of obedience into maturity. So maybe I was reading into it a little bit, but yeah, so I'm gonna start fasting, and maybe that's my cheat code. But anyways,